A bit of problems with my broadcasting system, and it keeps on dropping out. So we are having a break. Hopefully it's a bit stable, and if it goes unstable, at least we're on a break and I can try to fix it up if it drops again. So we will be back. My name is Karsh Goblin, this is the Goblin Cave, and we're playing Prince of the Apocalypse, or at least we will be once we get back. So my apologies, I'm just having a little bit of problems there. So I'll go back to our overlays and go back to our break. So we're back. We're back. I'm just bringing this coming back because out of off-screen conversation has turned to something that, hey, probably should be on screen. So we'll flash back. We'll go to everybody. We won't do introductions because we've got Will, Ninjavo, and Kamali here. And we've got someone coming into the room, but yeah. So, Ninjavo, can we flash back 30 seconds? Oh, so you're on mute. Try again. You just realised?
I just realised we haven't really been locking up the keys during the night. So some of the keys might be missing. Apart from the one I stole.
We need to find them immediately.
Well, we don't know. We've got to check. But yeah.
Yeah, if there's anything missing, we need to find it. That's
okay. So we all take keys and we literally go to everyone's rooms.
Well, the keys are essentially numbered.
Yeah.
So you go back to the innkeeper's office and it's like, okay, shit. Keys. We need to know like how many are actually there. And so you get all the keys out, and there's quite a lot of them. I'm assuming Ward has to, like, the desk is cleared, and you set them out. 1, 2, 3, and you keep on going through. It's immediately obvious that 6 are missing.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
bloody
no.
Come on.
We had one job, people.
One job.
We
didn't
lock.
Do an investigation. Do an investigation.
Okay. All of us?
I think Ward actually, because Ward was the one with this idea. So it was Ward's idea. You can give it. I was going to say you can have advantage, so you can roll it again because other people can help.
Okay, sweet.
So roll it again.
I'll take the 16.
16. Okay. Of the 6 missing keys, not 16, 6 missing keys. It's apparent that 2 are really important
Bollocks.
because they've been mentioned before. Key 1
the keys to the gate?
and key 2 are missing.
She gave them back to me, didn't she? She handed
She
them-
did.
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
This is about 15-20 minutes later.
What a bitch. Okay, so we're missing the gate keys.
Okay,
Yep.
so what did she give you then?
I don't know.
So missing the gate keys. You don't really know what the other keys are
Yeah.
because you don't know all the doors, and you're not familiar with the inn.
Where's the handyman at the moment? Surely he knows all the doors.
So you're not alerting anyone. You're just going to the handyman.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you might even have a name
Bring him to the office.
because it's like he's the only dwarf here. So I think they actually named him.
So she's given us the keys, and then while we've been having breakfast, she swiped them again. Because I definitely didn't lock the cabinet.
So Inglo Baratheon. Baratheon.
Baratheon.
Yes.
Good old Ingy. Ingy?
So as you're searching for the handyman, you find him once again with So telling him, no, we need this moved. This painting doesn't work on this corridor. We need it on that corridor, and it won't work. It needs to be on this side, so it needs to actually. So it catches sunlight. We just don't have enough windows in this place. Can we open up some more sunlight? Can we open up some, make some more windows? And he's just shaking his head.
So I'm just gonna walk up to them both and like, sorry to interrupt, Mr. Dwarf Human Man, you need to come with us, please. And so, you should also come with us because you're technically in charge. And I was gonna hurry them into the office and then shut the door behind me. Okay, here's the situation. we are missing, in total, this many keys. 2 of which are the gate keys. Mr. Dwarf Man, what are the other 4?
So he says, do you know which numbers they are? And he sees
we're missing 1 and 2.
all the keys laid out on the on the table. So 1 is the front gate, or the city gates, or the town gates. 2 is the inner gates. That's Shalasa, that's her responsibilities. And he goes through and has a look, and it's like he's going through the key numbers, and it takes him a little bit to figure out which ones are which. And he actually changes the order of how things are set out as he's doing it. So I'm just trying to find it. Here we go. So the meeting room of the inner southern tower.
So meeting room in the southern tower.
Yep. So you know, in the northern tower where you're staying, there's a meeting room, which is where Kip's pretty much been most of the time. The strong room.
Strong room.
And he won't say anything on that.
Oh, he will. Oh, I guess I should interrogate him now. Look, so
sorry, meeting room, strong room. Trying to find, where is it? I've actually got things here. So 1, 2.
It's 4. So,
2 gates. There's 2 keys missing for the. Well, they're actually 3 and 4 are missing, and he thinks that they're gates to actually to access the walls themselves.
So all the gate keys are missing, and then a couple of keys in here.
Yeah.
So while this is all going on, So just looks at Kadan.
So actually to access the internals of the walls.
Okay. So So turns to Kadan and is like, Kadan, I gave you one job. I run the inn. I take care of the inn. You take care of the keys.
So my job was not to take care of the keys. My job was to make sure the inn wasn't burned down. I believe that this job was meant for all of us. I think all take responsibility.
Look, I have been doing some renovations. I've been taking care of the place. Have you seen how pretty it is? That's all me. Me. Now we have no keys. Look, you guys, I'm in charge. You guys take care of this. I'm gonna go paint some walls, and then she's gonna skip away to take care of the inn.
Okay.
Inglo excuses himself and it just excuses himself for the out the door.
Me, Mr. Dwarf, come back, please.
It just sounds like you're talking important things that are not my concern.
You are the only one who knows what the keys are, what the rooms are, what they do.
Yes, Imgo, sorry about this, but we actually do need your help. We don't know what the keys look like, unfortunately. But
well, he explains that they are all identical, and just the marks on the end.
Of course. But the other thing we also need is that ask some questions on who would actually take these keys. We are not from this town, so if there's any organizations here or people that.
Well, as you say, not from this town. He says outsiders.
No, not outsiders.
Quite sheepishly.
We were hired to come into town to do it, but we are not from the outside.
No, you misunderstand. Outsiders would want to take the keys. Bandits, anyone wanting to attack the town. This is a fortified town for a reason.
Bollocks.
There are pirates on the river.
Okay.
Can you maybe not just change the keys?
Change
The
the
locks?
And I could jam the locks, but then wouldn't be able to unjam them. And we're talking about the front gates of the town.
Okay. Quick question. Might not mean anything, but You seemed very sheepish when discussing this strong room. What is the strong room?
Not of your concern.
Well, I'm missing its key and I'm running the place.
But the Black Hand is not of your concern.
Ooh.
The Black
So,
Hand.
you know
Yes.
about the Black Hand then, Mr. I'm...
Of course I do.
Well, you... Look, the Black Hand are not going to be too happy if they find out that we've lost the key to their strong room. Correct?
Correct.
So for us to find it and to know, hey, this is the key to the strong room, I need to A, know where the strong room is, and B, I just really need to know where the strong room is. So that's A.
Northern Tower, basement.
Oh, the lock door in our bedroom.
Basement. Underneath the Northern Tower is the vault.
Oh, the vault.
The vault.
Yes.
Okay. Bollocks. Do you have, apart from outsiders, do you have like maybe any names of some outsiders? Did you see anything? Are you secretly a spy? Like, what's going on?
I work here.
Yeah, but you're the
That's-
only dwarf.
Yeah, no one wants to do all the maintenance,
Sorry,
so
Robold.
they've got me.
We just need information.
And I'm treated as the only dwarf.
Hey, Robold, why don't you talk to him in like dwarvish and make him feel included? And then maybe it'd be nice.
But he does seem quite like when you say you're the only dwarf, he's quite he knows it that he's the only dwarf here. He knows that he's treated like a dwarf, like an outsider, even though he explains that he's been here for a good 6-7 months.
He's got the
Okay.
keys.
So I speak to him in Dwarven and I look at him like an equal.
Wow, can you do a deception check, please?
Like an equal.
Like an
Yeah, no, I want a deception check. There's a reason why. Yeah.
Would deceptively if he's equal?
I think Robot thinks he's better.
Robo definitely thinks he's better.
Okay. Wow. You actually pull it off.
Yeah,
And it's painful. You have to actively do it, but you
it's
somehow,
very painful. The
yeah,
beard actually frizzed at the lie.
yeah. You somehow treat him as no one else notices it at all, even though it's a different language. No one notices the body language change. Everything just slight changes, and like he does calm down, but he's
Yeah, I know. It's hard. I've seen the way they treat me. I can only think.
Oh, you
of
get
them
off
I
lightly.
do to be a hard worker like you.
You've actually been getting off lightly compared to Ward, and Kip's just been by himself.
Smart man.
Yeah, well, I'm embellishing. Got a deception going.
So what else would you like to like ask him or?
The what do you call it? The vault.
Strong
Yes.
room. Or whatever.
Strong room
The strong.
vault.
So that's absolutely the Black Hand territory. The same with that other key that was missing.
Yeah, that's Black Hand. The strong room, the vault. That's to do with them.
Yeah.
If you want, I can speak to one of their representatives quietly
That would be very much appreciated.
without telling you who they are, which
Yeah.
is also
No names.
That's less appreciated.
You don't understand it.
I know. But
you.
it's-
But yeah, I know. Hey, we take what we can get.
Yeah. He will add in Dwarven that when it was found out that Nalaska brought in outsiders to mine the inn while he was going to be away, it didn't go down well.
So there's a lot of tension between those two.
More the tension between Chalaska and him.
Oh. Is it personal or just business?
It's hard to say because they both have these positions. They counter each other. Chalaska does the security, and Nalaska runs the face of the location. Both.
I must admit, this situation is truly strange for me.
So
Counterbalance relationship?
a counterbalance, yes. So if Chalaska was to run the face, then things will be a lot darker around here. As you may have noticed, her attitudes towards people and towards outsiders that are not friendly to her organisation.
So would you say, between dwarf and dwarf, absolutely between the two of us, would it be better if one faction would be stronger than the other?
It's hard to say with such extreme views on things, especially when there's power throwing around. So if that makes any sense, he tries to use more political speech than anything. To avoid a lot of the question. He doesn't want to, even in Dwarven, speaking to another dwarf, speak about possible internal matters of another faction.
Okay, could I perhaps suss out what he's trying to say between the lines?
Yeah, you can do an insight. Yeah.
Insight, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm back.
No.
Okay.
You know he's talking politics, and for you, politics, like you think he's talking politics, but he's talking like business politics, and it's just not interested.
Okay.
Not something that's your mindset that you can pick up at the moment.
Okay. Well, any help you can give us, it would be truly appreciated. Thank you.
So I'll quietly speak to one of the Black Hand and see what they and have their response.
Right. And then come to me.
Yes.
Thank you.
And he bids everyone good day or good morning and goes out, and So's waiting for him at the door. Just waiting for him.
I sort of let him good luck.
She somehow found a paintbrush.
So you're done with all that stuff now. I really think we should get like a gigantic statue of me in the middle here with water coming down like a fountain. Yeah. All right. You come. And she's just going to drag.
And she drags him out the front courtyard where there's a pond, and
Alright, so that's him distracted.
Yep.
Alright. I think first things first, we need to go either... Look, we can take these two ways. We can interrogate Chalaska and make, like, just accuse. Or we can just let her know what's going on because she's kind of like the police. And maybe she didn't steal the keys, but we're told not to trust her, so she probably stole the keys.
We weren't supposed to trust her, but if we get on her good side somehow, if we can convince her that we're her friends, we can.
Kadan, you would be the only one able to do that.
Yeah.
So is human.
She may be true, but outwardly she doesn't look like it.
Yeah, she's a little bit too.
Yeah.
So is human. Yes.
100% human.
She is human. Yes.
Yes.
Weird spell. Or
That's the
something,
statue outside.
That's the statue. I could talk. I could try to talk to her, try to convince her to see if anything. But let's see. So yeah, we know that the keys were stolen, 100%, and
Okay.
Yeah.
So the remaining keys we put back and we lock.
Yeah, we should. I'll keep her key, Chalaska's key though.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
still
so
good.
waiting for that. If you were just leaving them out.
probably should have locked the office.
Oh yeah, that's an idea.
Yep, that would have been a good idea.
Did both me and Robold? Yes, they were kind of. Well, just no. We don't know when the keys were stolen, do we?
No.
Well,
We don't-
they
we don't
weren't.
know-
We were
stolen.
eating breakfast.
They weren't stolen the first night though, because I was sleeping in the room.
Well, we know that. Oh no, you were
Well,
in there all day.
You believe so.
Well, he was in there all day.
You're
they could've
at least
snuck
in there all day, awake all day.
Yeah. But during the night, you were asleep.
Yes.
So we know that
At some
the
point.
Gate 1 and Gate 2 key was taken after
Afterwards,
I was naked, but not naked.
Mhm.
And then the other 4 we don't know.
Yes.
So
Did we
after
notice yesterday?
the key 1 and 2, the gate keys,
Yeah.
were you can easily work it down. They would have been stolen about 20 minutes.
Ago.
Yeah, well, not ago. This has been probably going for about an hour because you had to go through all the keys. You had to find Inglaw and and then have the talk and whatnot. So after they were handed back, you'd have you wouldn't have been in the room.
No, I didn't lock it.
But and didn't lock it. I don't know if you locked the cabinet either, but it was about a 15-20 minute time period where they would have gone.
And then the other 4 keys, we have no idea.
We have no idea.
So whilst we were doing sitting in the tavern looking around yesterday, both Rowold and I, did we notice anything suspicious?
No. And Robold was specifically watching for things suspicious and criminal activity.
Okay.
The one time I take a break to eat. Boom, case.
I say we go talk to Chalaska.
That Kadan goes and talks to him.
Well, he's got
You and I.
We'll stand behind him like muscle.
No.
No.
Not in the room at all. I think she will climb up. I think what you, Ward, what you and Wolbald should do is ask the workers if any of them, or if anyone who's left already, actually. So what's the time frame that they were stolen? It was it's maybe been barely
It would have been stolen probably whilst we were sleeping. Up until the first 4 keys, and then the next 2 keys were taken whilst we were having breakfast.
So right now it's early morning, I believe. Still,
Yeah.
Just ate breakfast.
Yeah.
It will actually get into mid morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how do we know the innkeeper didn't take the keys with him?
I do have auto mod on, so I'm going to allow it because, yeah.
I'm gonna go ask Chalaska, exactly some questions. I'll think of them on my way over there. But you two can please try and.
Ward, I need your Wolfie to sniff around this room and see.
Okay.
One clue of who.
Fido, I need you to have a sniff for scents that were not present or were unknown to us the last couple of days. Because I know you've been sniffing everyone as I walk past them. So any unknown scents. Okay.
And I choke it on. Go! I've got him covered. Go!
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so I'm going to just move people to where they essentially are. So
By the way, Will, so suggested that you seduce her.
Oh yes, perfect, exactly.
that's what my chat's auto mod picked up, and I was like, should I allow this? Yeah.
But keeping in mind, she thinks you have a reputation for something else.
Oh yes, of course.
Mhm.
No, I've got it. I've got it. No worries. I have this. I got this.
Can I do a survival check for Fido to see if I think he senses anything?
You can do a survival check for your imaginary
Yes.
dog, wolf head on your So
Okay.
this is a survival check for the head and headdress of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making it clear to chat and to anyone watching. And at 22, you think that there is nothing. You find nothing.
It's okay, Fido. You tried your best.
Not much help, was he?
Well, does it? Hey, he's got performance anxiety. Don't treat him like that.
Alright. Just saying, but okay.
How would you like it if I started talking weird about your beard?
Ooh.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna walk away.
You can talk all night.
Them are fighting words.
I'm just gonna go chill in the tavern after
And-
dropping that bombshell.
Hiding in the tavern. Yeah, them are fighting
It's
words.
like the curling.
Robot, are you going to do further investigation?
I will. Yes, damn it. I don't know what though. Do you have any ideas? I'm
Well,
asking Ward.
I don't know what your background is.
Oh,
Well, why don't you have another? Maybe you can suss out
so excited.
footprints or something.
Well, footprints and some kind of secret journal.
Yeah.
So, which one?
you are-
Footprints or looking for, again, more of a secret? Like, you're probably looking for a
Secret
secret
journal.
compartment for a
Secret
journal place.
That's in the
Yeah.
bookcase.
Because you're quite sure that Kadan has gone through all the books that have been at least visible. So, do your search for a secret journal location or compartment. You are positive you do not find anything and that there is nothing there for any secret compartment locations throughout the room.
Okay.
You check under the table.
Yeah, I close
Yep.
the door and lock it behind me.
It's all on you, Kadan.
So you're out.
Oh no.
You're out and you lock the door. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Kadan, you're at the southern tower.
Yes. So I've seen Chalaska before, right? I've
Yep.
talked to her before.
Yep.
I know what she looks like. She's human, I believe.
She is
Yes.
human.
Okay. Is
She's
her
in her-
age-
She's in her probably mid 30s. Definitely a warrior. You can see that just the physical prowess. You know from her demeanor, she's very strict. Doesn't suffer idiots or fools. And that she cares a lot about her job.
Okay. Seems perfectly fine. All right, sounds good.
So that's,
Is there guards in the room that
there's no guards to her, like in the bottom anymore. Like they weren't there.
Okay.
So they're not always been there.
Okay. It's time. I'm going to before I go in. I'm going to ready my clothes. Make sure that they're all white and clean, and it looks like I give off a very good impression of a cleanly robe and a very priesty thing. Oh, thank you for opening the door for me.
Yep.
And I go over there.
Does a
And,
breath check.
I kind of I have nothing else. I can't do anything else. I light some incense to put some cologne on. I walk over and I knock on the door.
Yep. You knock on the door and there's no answer.
Okay. I wait a couple seconds. I knock on the door and says, "Excuse me, excuse me."
Still no answer.
I knock on the door a little bit louder this time. The very third time, it says, "Excuse me, Chalaska, are you in there?"
You hear what from inside the room?
It's me. I'm not sure if we've met formally yet. My name is Kadan. I'm
One
part
of the
group
silver
that-
Daggers. Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yes. I'm part of the group that came here to
Usurp
help-
me. Yes. What?
Can I come in and ask a couple questions? I just have a couple things I want to ask. It's fine. I don't need to come in. Just if we can talk just a little bit, should be fine.
And you hear stuff going on in the room.
I knew she was
And she was in sleep in bed. Guards do watch sometimes, and important guards may do the whole night watch on the wall. So yes, that's why you haven't seen her around.
Shady bit.
So wrong layers. Oh, so many layers. So after a few minutes, she opens the door for you.
Oh, that was cool.
There you go. Yes, I can open doors.
Ooh,
Amazing.
cool.
So she opens the doors and bids you to come in, and her bed is unmade. She looks a bit frazzled and unkept at the moment. She looks like you've just woken her, and she's just thrown on the nearest thing. And she looks even more upset than normal.
Flirt well.
Okay.
You should have bought coffee.
Yeah, I should have brought coffee or something. Jalaska, I'm sorry to bother you so early in the morning. I know you were sleeping, and it seems that yes, it's fine. But I just had a couple questions regarding the inn. There were just a couple of things I wanted to ask because I was going through some of the papers.
The inn's your job, not mine. What do you need to know?
I was gonna ask. Do you think the management here is fine? What's his name again?
Are you asking my opinion of Nalaska?
Hmm?
Are you asking my opinion of Nalaska?
Yes, I'm asking to see if you have any suggestions of Nalaska, because I was looking through the papers and through the ledgers, and there's some things that are a bit weird. I'm not sure exactly what they mean, but I was just asking to see if if Nalaska is he a good man? Would you say?
Nalaska is a great man. Nalaska does a fine job running the tavern. Nalaska does a fine job replacing the tavern while he's away with outsiders. And you don't need an insight to know that she's just lying.
Yeah, I choose not to.
But it's a practiced lie.
Yeah, I
She just doesn't have the energy.
I'm sorry for us being brought in. We didn't have a choice to come here either. The Silver Daggers have forced us to come in and try to at least do some work for Nalaska as well. We don't really want to be here. We don't desire the inn at all. This inn seems nice and amazing, but we're not the kind of people to usurp power. I don't think that any of us even wants to even want to even be part of the Silver Daggers. Just some of us though, but it's fine. It's fine. But I was just asking to let you know because I wasn't sure exactly what's going on in the inn, but it seems that there have been some implements that have been taken away, and I wasn't sure exactly who you would suggest took them.
So someone's stolen something in the inn. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Then you speak to me, which is a good start. Well,
Yes.
What got stolen?
Well, what got stolen exactly? It seems that in the office of the innkeeper, we came in the morning. It really seems that someone picked the lock during the night, and some of the keys have actually gone missing. And
Her eyes just light up in both surprise and anger, and you can start hearing the grinding of her teeth at the mention of the keys got stolen.
I tell her, but the lock was picked by an expert locksmith. I'm not sure who did it. We guarded it. We tried to guard it all night. I was there last night all day, and I tried to meet my friend Ward.
Yes, my swords heard you snoring last night guarding.
Yes, but being in the room at all, I'm able to. I was praying. You see, I was meditating, but sometimes my consciousness is away from me. I'm sorry. I'm a man of faith. You can believe me that I was doing my best to look around and try. I have
met many men of faith over the years and women, and they all say the same thing: that they are innocent, and that they didn't do this or they didn't do that, and yet in the end they all die by the sword.
Well, I would prefer not to die, of course. I am death is something that I do respect, but for myself, I do not want death to befall anyone that I care about.
Death is justice around here.
Yes, of course, but
Yeah,
life is so much better.
You.
It's besides the point, though. It doesn't matter if you do not believe me or anything like that, but I do need your help, Chalaska. You seem responsible. You seem quite strong and quite fierce for a person in these parts. Quite rare, actually, from Waterdeep.
Do a persuasion. do a persuasion. This is to see if you can try to even calm her demeanor.
Does he get advantage because he's trying to?
No. No. In fact, you should be getting disadvantage, but yeah.
Please.
Oh
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Realistically, you should actually be having disadvantage on this roll because she is not even close to a neutral status on this. She's not hostile, but if she was allowed to draw a weapon on you guys, she would be classed as hostile, and she's been treating you as hostile. But I'll take the 11, and she doesn't change her demeanor. She's still just furious and angry with your flirting, or with your persuasion and your excuses.
I look at her and say, "I'm sorry for bothering you, but I was just asking for the most responsible person that I've seen in the inn. Everyone else seems quite a bit lax in their security and things like that. But I was just coming here to ask you if you had any idea of exactly who would steal such implements or do anything. I have heard that the Black Hand is actually in town.
The Black Hand wouldn't steal from the inn.
Of course.
Accuser,
And she's very blunt at that.
But I ask her, then who would?
Outsiders. Other mercenary groups. Non-humans.
Of course.
And pretty much your group fits that description.
Whoa.
You are the only human, but your group fits outsider, other mercenary groups. And there's a lot of non-humans in there.
Wait, is she saying this to me?
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
accusing him.
I look at her and say, you know,
So how about we check you? To see if you hold any keys.
Thank God it's not Ward.
check me, Chalaska.
Yes.
Right now?
Why not?
I'm flattered, but taking off my clothes right now would prove to be a problem with one of my group members. I wouldn't exactly.
I'm sure it's nothing we haven't done before. Sure it's nothing I haven't seen before.
I'm sorry?
Strip, or I call my guards and we'll bring you to the town square and then we'll search you there.
Well.
Turn out the pockets.
I look around.
And she walks 2 steps to a blade. It's not a sheathed blade, and she just rests her hand on it.
I will comply.
And just taps it.
I will comply. But I just ask you, please.